Okay. So, excuse me, I had to get a sweater. I'm a little bit chilly. So we're doing Gemini. So we're getting back to it, Gemini. All right, to that twin energy. I will be shuffling throughout. I don't know if I even said that already. I literally ran and grabbed a coffee just so that I could come back, sit down, and do the reading for Gemini. Okay, so we started going over our current energy, Gemini, and for current energy, I'm feeling a lot of wishy-washy inner doubt, a lot of a doubt that isn't really expressing itself as well. So with this Three of Swords, I'm just getting a feeling of an indication of maybe some type of a past issue, some type of an issue or a conflict, or even kind of getting over a relationship, really. There is a rain cloud behind this heart, but again, there's this heart in front of it. So there is that that silver lining, if you will. So I'm getting an indication that you're getting through something, some kind of a conflict, something that you might have resolved, something that is past. It's pretty much behind you, but yet, it still consumes where you are currently, energetic wise. Because of that, you kind of came into this really deep Emperor energy, and this Emperor energy is just kind of a powerhouse. I mean, all that red, all that passion, there's mountains behind him. That usually indicates some type of a potential. So you're really hanging out in this really tough father-like figure, stability. You've just got a lot of things going on, and it is very air-like, so it's very flowy. Most of this is fluid, this very airy, very flowy, this whole energy. So it's just kind of like you're flowing through it, but yet there is indication, again, that resolved issue brought in a lot of inner conflict. So there was a lot of negative thinking, a lot of not really believing in who you are as a human, not really knowing the value and the truth in your soul, in your good. There's this goodness about all of us, and there's this really important thing about us, and we are somehow so valuable to the world, yet our minds can act like a mean girl or a mean guy and be like, yeah, you suck. Okay, well, would I say that to, like, my kid, or would I say this to my wife or husband or whatever? No, you wouldn't. So why the hell would you say it to yourself? It's dangerous. The inner self-talk it's quite the demon. It's quite dangerous. As far as that goes, this Emperor energy, this is a really good place to be in. This is kind of being your own boss, inwardly and outwardly, except for sometimes when you're in this type of energy, Gemini, we tend to forget that we do have valuable emotion. We do have valuable emotion and feeling towards the people in our lives. So this can actually bring you to a place of so rational, so logical, so disciplined and stable that you forget that you share your thoughts, you share your feelings and your emotions with the people that you love. That's just a thing. And sometimes that can disconnect us and make us feel kind of like a hermit. It's funny that card came out right as I was reading about it. So what, in that case, what is happening is you're still in this energy, again, of the Emperor, Gemini, but this Nine of Cups, it's all about kind of like bending to somebody else's will. So you're actually doing a lot of things that you don't necessarily want to do these things. You're bending to others' wills. So you're actually doing a lot of things that the ego is chasing. So you're actually doing a ton of things that are not very important to you. It's not a bad thing to, like, be of service or be of help, but mind you, some things are just not very important. And when we are bending or giving in to others, and it's just like this force, but the ego really feeds off of that. And the ego's like, hey, come tell me I did a great job. Hey, make sure that, you let everyone know I did all of this work and I look good doing it. And, and everybody else sees it and they're like, yeah. but does it really fulfill you? Does it really make you feel like you're doing something for your soul? Is it just, you know, letting time run away with itself, or are you really doing some soul work? No. Okay, well, let's get into the fact that you're the motherfucking emperor. So why are you bending to other people's will? Why are you allowing people to tell you what the hell to do? Don't. Really don't. Stop. It's not yours. That's not yours. So you got to stop. A good way to do that is kind of, again, this is a new card. This is the Hermit card. It did come out and play as I was playing around with the shuffle while we're talking about your stuff. This is a really good energy to embody, to get to a good place of not doing shit for other people. Like, sometimes we just need to do us. Sometimes we need to be selfish and kind of reel it in. I mean, I do. I really take a lot of time doing the Hermit, only because, again, I forget what thoughts of mine are actually mine. Or am I doing this for me or somebody else? Like, is this important? Is this soul work? Well, again, this Emperor, you have to work on the soul. You have to stay continually working through those emotions and those feelings, and allowing yourself to be vulnerable enough to be close to the people that you love and that are around you. Because the relationship that you have with others and all of the feelings and the emotions that come with it, that is way, way, way more important than some bullshit the ego chases. Okay? So you doing a bunch of crap that has nothing to do with your value, has nothing to do with your relationships with the important people in your life, then keep it moving. Like, get a different train ride out town, like, and get onto this. This Hermit is going to really cocoon you. It's going to walk you through this light. You see this light this guy's holding? This is no joke. This is where you need to go. You need some self-love. You need some pampering. You need to just kind of cave in and feel things for your own self. And it's not about doing. So again, forget all that. Stay in this Emperor energy. Work on your emotional attachments, your relationships, even the relationship within yourself, because there is some, inner self dialogue that is happening that is continually allowing you to be treated in such a way as, kind of being used in a sense. If it makes you feel a certain way, it probably is a certain way. So come into this Hermit, get to know yourself, cut things off with people, cut things off from, things that are not of value to your soul or the relationships around you. It doesn't mean that somebody is a bad guy. It just means you need some rest. You need to take care of yourself. And you're not a bad guy. You're not a bad girl. That's just what it is. So again, it's good energy. You're in a good place. Currently, I think you're in a really good place. There's a pattern of that inner yuck, and we just need to take care of that by kind of like isolating and cutting off and making sure that we really know that there are thoughts that are ours, but there are thoughts that are, put there by somebody else. So don't forget to subscribe if this does resonate with you. Make sure you like and subscribe, Instagram, Facebook, for Hanged Man Tarot. And I'm Jordan, by the way. I am your tarot reader. I always forget to introduce myself. So I will see you soon.